Good morning. It's great to have your company again for Sports Arena's World of Bowls. I know how many of you look forward to 8 o'clock each Sunday morning for your weekly dose of the best the sport has to offer. Today the action comes from the Adelaide Bowling Club. It's the final of the 1988 Adelaide Masters between Ken Williams, a face that's very familiar to ABC Sport Lawn Bowls viewers, and Wally Bonagura, a former Australian representative from Broken Hill. Williams defeated Rob Perella 25-13 to win through to the final, with Bonagura having a much closer battle with World Indoor Pairs champion Jim Yates. After 30 ends, Bonagura was finally victorious 25-24. Yates, as 3 times Masters title holder and defending champion, was the marker for the final, which Bonagura began in fine style, winning 7 of the first 8 ends to lead 12-1. But it was then the notoriously slow-starting Williams's turn, winning 8 of the next 10 ends to trail by just 1 shot, 13-14. That's where we pick it up at the start of the 19th end. Your commentators are Bob Bauer and Alf Sandico.
After 18 ends, Williams trailing 13-14 in a match that's been in progress for just under an hour and a half. A little bit wide, length good.
Jack high, short of Jack high, Jim. 15 inches. 15.
Wally Bonagura going to stay with the forehand. Although that bowl is 15 inches in front, he feels quite confident about how to draw inside of that bowl, which he has. And has played it real well.
Yes, great bowl.
Ken looks to have a pretty good line here, but I think he's going to fail to reach, is he, Bob? I think. Yes.
Yes, second wood, but he wouldn't be pleased with that. Bonagura staying on the forehand. He did it once, why can't he do it again? Why can't he indeed?
Yes, good bowling. Kenny Williams going for a firm one.
Not much for target.
He's got his own, but has failed to disturb any of Bonagura's. So Wally with a good opportunity here to draw another close shot.
You think he would do that or try to get behind?
I don't think it's much good. He wouldn't know where to put it behind, Bob.
He's certainly got a third counter.
Yes, I think that's as good as he could do there. Just left enough room.
Williams again going for a little bit of power. Missed it.
That's that room I was talking about.
So he's got one more. Both have one more. No, he hasn't got one more. Williams, of course, he's used all his. So Bonagura in with a big chance here of 4.
Has capitalised on that.
To Wally Bonagura opens up his lead once again. He leads by 5 now. After 19 ends, Bonagura leads 18 shots to 13. Relatively short end. Matt well back, but the kitty up the green. He started off well. Good reply. Very good reply by Ken Williams.
Jack High or in front of Jack High?
Bonagura wants to know whether his own bowl is in front of Jack High. I think it is.
3/4 of a bowl in
Yes,
front.
3/4 of a bowl in front.
He's got a couple of chances here on this forehand by coming down and resting Ken Williams' bowl, pushing it out for shot, trailing the jack. He's got 3 chances, and he has trailed the jack.
Trailed the jack. So that moves the kitty aside by almost a metre. Bowlers have to reassess their line. How well does Ken Williams do that?
Well,
Pretty well.
The line was perfect,
Yes.
Bob.
Pretty
Yes.
well.
Bonagura coming down now on the backhand. Just going to be a little short. But oh, it's a good bowl.
Yes. Bonagura holding 2.
That's why these players, Bob, are playing in the final, because they can assess this different grass and not waste bowls. And here's Ken Williams showing us once again.
Position, Ken. You are 1 up.
Only 1.
Front one or back
So
one?
Williams saved 1 with that. I think Bonagura is on the wrong hand, but as you just said, he's in the final and I'm not. And he's going to draw one pretty close, but I just have the feeling that if he did push the kitty back, well, he's got 2 opposition numbers there to go down with. But it was a good bowl, possibly holding 2, but may still only be the 1. Seeing it ran into his own bowl, pushed his shot bowl a bit closer, but may not have come in with his second. And Williams, with the last bowl of the head, has got those 2 catches, and he's on a good line
well
to catch them too, but he's a bit short.
Oh, well, he's looking for a little rub here and just missed out.
Yes, I conceded 1, but Wally Bonagura with a big grin on his face, he was lucky to get out of that, I think he feels. And 1 shot to Bonagura takes him to 19. He leads 19-13 after 20 ends. Bonagura shortening the ends down. It'll be interesting to see what happens if Williams gets the mat in the next end or 2. I'm sure it'll be lengthened out. But here's Bonagura shortening the end and playing short. Williams looking at it very intently, not following it down, so he's not all that wrapped in it.
Be shot though, Ken. Bob. Be shot.
Yes, it's the shot. Perhaps he leaves his walks down a little later just to be able to assess the head once I've got a few bowls there. That one is going to be narrow.
Yes, he's undergrassed that. Wally Bonagura gives Ken Williams a chance to get a second shot. Staying with the forehand. Got away very nice then. Probably a bit too nice, and you'll find it'll run through.
That is a bit of a problem, isn't it? If you're not getting the bowl away, and then suddenly you do, you find you've got it away so well that you go right round the back, although that's not all that far away.
It's further than he would have liked though, Bob. But nevertheless, Bonagura with a chance now. Once
Again looks narrow.
Is undergrassed and is paying the penalty. It's 3 poor bowls from Wally Bonagura, who has been playing real well. Kenny Williams with a chance now to put pressure right back on Wally Bonagura. Oh, yes. No, I think he's probably knocked.
He's holding 1.
Yes.
Williams in the box seat, I would think, judging from the placement of the bowls at the head. A little bit more difficult, I think, for Bonagura to get in. Having said that, he'll probably draw right on the kitty.
Well, it's possibly be drawn around that short bowl.
That's right.
And he's got a better line this time.
He's got to be good enough to do it, hasn't he?
And I think he slipped through the hole. Oh, he has done.
Hasn't he just?
One down, Jim. Yes, Ken, one down.
Williams just down the one.
Will play firm up inside there, I think, Bob.
Yes.
He's
He's too narrow.
He's pulled across.
He's got a bounce, but he won't.
Yeah, he pulled right across that shot.
So 1 to Wally Bonagura, takes him to 20, and after 21 ends, he leads 20 shots to 13. And this one will be a very good starter for N22. Players from all over Australia competing in this 27th Adelaide Masters, and Wally Bonagura, although he lives in Broken Hill, is a registered South Australian player, so he's regarded as the hometown boy in this match. But he might be out bowled on this particular shot. Nope. Bonagura could be just a little bit short, but it'll possibly be a counter. No, probably swung away too far. Williams down one, coming on the backhand, has got the catcher.
Got a good line here, Bob.
Has he got the legs though?
Just short. No, I think he might. Oh, barely.
Up or down, Jim?
Wally Bonagura's asked the question. We'll all know the answer in a minute.
Very tight, I favour you, mate.
Bonagura favouring the forehand. He's got one there of his own to run off or promote. It'll be a bit difficult to promote. It's almost jack high. He might use it though. No, he hasn't been able to do anything with it.
I think he's
In
turned
fact,
his shot
he might
out.
have turned his shot out. He could be down two actually. Front bowl and the Williams bowl at about 7 o'clock. Williams favouring the backhand. Has the catcher. There's also an opposition catcher there too. But he's got nothing on the backhand side at this stage, not behind the kitty.
He'd be looking to sit that opposition bowl there, I think.
If he reaches it.
Well, he's drawn the shot
He's
anyhow.
drawn it anyway, yes. If it fell over, it would probably have knocked it to the front bowl and given him two, but it didn't.
I think the front bowl could be second wood anyhow, Bob.
Yes, could be. Again, Bonagura favouring the forehand side.
Would play with a little bit of weight here, I think, to try and sit that shot bowl or just bring the kitty through. He hasn't played with
Played
much
it well.
weight, but he's going to slip through the hole, I think.
Just
Yeah,
gave the
slipped
bowl
through
a
it.
touch. Both players hold out their arms as much as to say how close can you get. If he's just around the kitty, he could rest out an opposition bowl and have himself 3 or 4.
He's got a good line here, but is he just too wide for it? No. He's coming in for second shot anyhow for sure. Oh, it's two great bowls.
Yes, they certainly were. And he's conceded 3, Bonagura. And Williams is happy to accept that. He's not here yet, but he's happy to accept it. And 3 shots to Williams takes him to 16. After 22 ends, he trails 16 shots to 20. a relatively long end, the 23rd, which is a replay because it was dead-ended by Ken Williams. So he starts off with one that looks as though it'll go around the back. It will. He set the length, but he didn't quite have it where he wanted as far as that bowl was concerned. Wally Bonagura could be pretty close. Put the light out.
Kenny Williams just looking for shade more grass and 4 or 5 feet of weight less. That's gone a little wide. I think we'll stay out.
The length was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty well jack high, but out some 4 or 5 feet. Wally Bonagura now. I think he's slightly narrower here, but no, he's just short.
He's shorter than his previous bowl, and would not be happy.
Probably still holding 2 shots though, Bob.
Oh yes.
Ken Williams with a chance here. Pretty good line.
Doesn't matter how many you hold if you can leave a space like that.
Have to be shot. Yes.
Down, Wally.
Is he jack high or?
He's half a bowl past Jack High.
Half a bowl past Jack High, so Bonagura can sit on him.
I think he's a bit narrow, Bob. Hasn't been playing that hand much, but
Got enough pace over to hold it up. He might knock his own in anyway.
That's right. He has got enough pace to
Knocked it too far.
knock it too far, but nevertheless, he's got a good opportunity next time.
Williams has got only 1 in 3 there, but it's the one that counts.
Hoping to get one in between these two this time, I bet. But I think he's going to be under it. Yes, well under.
I can play him like that, Ken. Bonagura on the backhand. Last bowl of the head.
Just played it a little tight. Has he got enough to turn this one in? Oh, he tried hard, but
Turned it out.
turned it out.
Front again.
1 shot to Williams. After 23 ends, he trails 17 shots to 20. In 24, with the kitty about half a metre from the spot. The mat not all that far up, so a relatively long end. Williams is going to be short. Bonagura on the backhand side has been favouring that side of the green most of the match, and he's going to be short. Shorter. You don't give Williams too many chances like that.
No, Ken Williams is now playing again on the backhand, looking for some 2 feet. Has got all of that. In fact, has run 2 feet, 18 inches, 2 feet behind, easily 2 feet behind.
More than that, I would think, Alf. Probably nearer 4. Split the difference with you and make it 3. Okay.
2'6", Bob. Bonagura. Pretty good line here. Still go past a little, but will be shot. Yes,
Good
great
bowl.
bowls. Good bowl. players haven't been out here for some 2 hours. There's concentration, there's everything.
Yes, they're only 5 minutes short of 2 hours, so with their roll-up, they've been out there for a bit over the 2 hours. Sun, it's pretty hot. 33 degrees was the expected maximum today.
Ken Williams coming up here, great bowl.
Falls out.
Falls out. I think he'll still be one down.
You're up. Yes. Bonagura with the shot and the chance coming on the backhand to draw another or push the kitty back to the bowl that is already shot. Make 2. He stays with it, but
He's got a
don't
pretty
know
good
that he'll
bowl.
do that. Could easily draw 2.
Yes, he
won't push
has
it back.
drawn 2 shots. Yeah, great shot.
Yes, clap from Williams for a good bowl.
Oh, Ken Williams playing with weight here and has pulled right across it. Might be fortunate enough. No. Still 2 down with Wally Bonagura with 1 bowl to come.
Bonagura still favouring the backhand. And why wouldn't he with a couple of bowls that he's already got in there?
And a 3rd one coming too, I think, Bob. In fact, I'm sure.
I wouldn't be sure.
Oh, not quite.
2 shots to Wally Bonagura takes him to 22. He leads Ken Williams 22-17 after 24 ends.
Wally Bonagura throwing a 3/4 length end. Matt Will back. Played his first bowl. Quite good weight. Yeah, it's just a little over, but great start. Ken Williams looking for a close one here to put pressure back on Wally Bonagura. He's played a good line. May run up for shot. Yes, would be shot. Wally Bonagura now, not wanting to drop short here, would be looking for a little trail, but he has undergrassed the bowl, I believe, and just going to slip underneath. Ken Williams sticking out on that forehand. I think he may be a little short, is he? No, he's running up quite well.
Little short.
A little short, just not quite.
Bonagura down 1, but leading 22-17 as they play the 25th end.
Looks to have a good shot here, Bob.
Yes, a good bowl. Very good bowl. Back an inch or 2 would be useful. I'm not sure that he's done that well enough, but he's certainly got the shot well enough. Bonagura. A little bit of pace on this. Not a bad line all the same. And he hasn't got enough pace actually to get to the head. I thought he would be right up there. So he's holding 1 shot at least.
It's taken a lot of weight off from his previous bowl. Hoping to slip in between.
Looks too wide though.
He's too wide and will run past. Very little correction there, Bob.
Yes, very little, because that's finished up very close to where the previous bowl finished. And Wally Bonagura with 1 goes to 23. He leads Williams on 17.
Wally Bonagura finishing some 2 feet past the jack. Now Kenny Williams replying with quite a good bowl here, slipping in, but just failing to run. Could be shot, but needs some 2 feet.
Yeah, it's difficult to tell from our angle, but as you say, could be shot. But now Bonagura's has just fallen too, so that may have made a difference. But here's the second Bonagura bowl coming in, and I don't think there'll be any dispute after this as to where the shot is.
Definitely shot, Bob.
Ran on a little, but I think you're right. Now Williams on the backhand has got his own to promote. Come round and draw or push the shot bowl, the one we think is shot bowl, out. Certainly not going to do that, but it could come round his own. No, it's going to die. And even the knock didn't promote. So Bonagura on the forehand. Certainly the bowlers virtually have their hands dictated for them now, Al.
That's right. Well, Kenny Williams can still play on the other hand.
He could, but he has the chance of pushing it back. Not even bothering to ask the question as to if he's down or how many.
I'm sure that he realises position.
That one looks a bit fast
He's coming
to draw
up,
the shot.
but he's a little over in weight.
What's the position, Jim?
Mark have been asked to assess the head,
2 shot.
and Bonagura is holding 2, and that is game. So here he is trying to make it 3.
Doesn't have to, Bob.
He doesn't have to.
I'd like a real close one, though.
He would.
And he has just about got that.
I would say
Couldn't
he
get
has
much
3.
closer.
Unless he moves it, he might
Couldn't
only
get
have
much
2.
closer. It's all he wants, Bob.
Yes, he only needs the 2. Now, what's Williams going to do? He hasn't got much to aim at. He's going to try and draw it. Has he drawn it, or is the game all over? He's going to give it a fright.
I think he has got second wood, if not shot.
He's given it a fright. What a bowl! What a bowl! And one shot there to Ken Williams, and Wally Bonagura shook his hand as almost as indicating that the game was over, but it's not over.
That was a
Bonagura could go out any end.
well, that was a great pressure bowl.
Oh,
There's no doubt about
magnificent. Yes, I thought he might have, in desperation, had a dip at the head and tried to smash it away, but that was a magnificent bowl.
that. Now Bonagura, his first bowl on this end, is taking a reasonable grass here, and the weight is not real bad. Will slip up. Will be shot, but some 4 feet short, probably more. Probably not even shot. As we said, it's pretty hard to tell from up here, Bob.
Yes.
Ken Williams on the backhand. Should run in pretty well here. Might be a little over, yes. Plenty of room.
That's enough to shatter a bowler, you know, that holding 2 like that and being beaten by such a great draw shot. Williams has got nothing to lose, so he just has to keep plugging away. Trails by 5 now.
Just the player that will do it too.
Yes, that's right.
He's undergrassed a little bit. Could slip through there for shot. Yes. Wally Bonagura staying down on that bowl quite well. But it's under grass. Could slip away here. Yes, will slip away.
There's Williams holding one.
Ken Williams about to make it 2. I see one of his club members sitting over by the post, Bob, was also a club member of my club.
Come from far and wide.
Come from far and wide, yes.
This might promote his own.
Yes, he's turned himself in for 2 shots. Wally Bonagura looking to turn one of his in for a shot, but I think he's undergrassed, isn't he? Or is he on it?
May hold out enough to top his own.
Is he on it? Is it too far or not?
Well, he's certainly got second wood if he hasn't got first. Ken Williams has gone for the mat. And he's got the shot. 1 to Ken Williams on end 27, takes him to 19. Bonagura at 23.
Kenny Williams has thrown the kitty onto the 2 metre mark. Delivered his first bowl. It's coming right up. Oh, good line. Some 15 inches, 18 inches or a bit more in front. Wally Bonagura also gone to the backhand. Has been playing the forehand reasonably well, but has slipped back to the backhand. And has also fallen short. Thought he would have stayed with the forehand, Bob.
Yes, he's been playing it pretty well.
Williams
has been favouring this side of the green most of the day.
And he's played it down well, just slipping past a bit. But on this length end, any ball behind is good. Wally Bonagura coming down, following the bowl down. He's got a pretty good bowl here. I think it will be shot. Yes. Kenny Williams on the backhand, looking to draw a close bowl here because he cannot afford to let Bonagura get any more shots. He has failed to reach. The last bowl of Ken Williams forced Bonagura to change and come on his forehand. He's played it pretty wide, but it will come in there. Played it pretty well.
Yes, he's got the length. Flag's ruffling a little, but not enough to affect the
Which hand do you think Ken will play this one, Bob?
How long have I got to answer that?
You got 2 shots on.
He's got his... Yes, I would...
No, he's going
to stay on the backhand. I thought he might just try on the forehand.
He's got more chances on the backhand, slipping through to take
He's going to try and take the shot bowl out. Yeah. It's a bit narrow to do that. He could be on the front one, is he?
I think he's got it all the way. Oh,
knocked it in.
Couldn't say that couldn't get much closer, Bob.
No.
This is the bowl that counts. He has a chance to win this tournament. A good shot here, and I think he's failed to do it.
Yes, I think it's too wide.
Must make the opportunity. When you got the opportunity, you must take it. Yes. Try to, I suppose he did, but...
Yes. Yes, no one goes out deliberately to make a bad shot, but it was a bad one in the situation. But anyway, he's got 1 shot and needs 1 to go out. After 28 ends, Wally Bonagura leads Ken Williams 24-19. Players have been out on the green now for 2¼ hours. 33 degrees temperature was forecast for today. It's been pretty warm and humid. Breeze, since we mentioned the fact that there wasn't any, looks as though it might have sprung up just a fraction. The trees in the parklands moving now, but not enough to affect this game. Bonagura well through with the first. And Williams could be very close with the first for him.
Yeah, it's a great start for Ken Williams. Yeah, Wally Bonagura looking to take weight off, has also taken the grass off as well. Williams also just a shade under grass, I think, but might be good enough to just turn his own, but I think he's made it worse for him.
He's got two, but he's split them up, given a fair bit of room.
Can Wally capitalise on that error of Ken Williams? No, he's turned Ken up.
Could be a close measure now.
You're up.
Williams is up one.
If Ken Williams draws a toucher here, could make it very interesting. He's not going to reach. Could be holding two shots, Bob.
Bonagura has his own to promote.
He's thin.
Certainly is. He had his own to promote or to rest on the bowl there at about 8 o'clock.
Yes, he played it very poor then. He's pushed it out on the grass. Coming home.
It's a good bowl.
Would have to be two shots at
beauty.
least.
I think it is only two. Two it is, says Jim Yates. Two to Ken Williams on the 29th end, and he trails 21 to 24. This kitty on the 30th end has been set by Wally Bonagura for the second time in the match. Ken Williams had the mat and put the kitty in the ditch going for the long end, and so consequently it's been shortened by Bonagura. He brought the mat up a metre or so. He's rolled it fairly short, and Williams has been found short. Bonagura needing one shot to win the Adelaide Masters. Certainly got the shot, but he wouldn't be all that pleased about that, about the distance. Yes, Williams is going to be pretty close with this, I think.
He's drawn the shot. Yes.
Backhand again is Bonagura, and he won't be far away either.
Just going to slip past Williams' bowl though, Bob. Yes. Ken still holding.
I just wonder if the bowls are finishing a little bit more now than they were at the start of the match, Alf.
Well, it could be. It's just that little bit of breeze cropped up, and if that could help a little to push him along. Williams again out fairly wider than with his previous bowl. Coming around right on line, but some 3-4 feet behind. 3 feet. Could be handy. Seeing he's holding.
Yes. Bonagura will be close again.
I think he's
It
just
might
a
be
bit
under.
undergrassed. Yes, it's going to slip away. You can see what happens when you don't take that grass.
Not all that far away, but be holding second and third woods. But it's shots that count now.
Ken Williams with his last bowl on this end. Pretty well down. If he could sit this yellow bowl, I think he has. Would make two. Yes, I think he would make two shots.
If it falls over, it has. Yes, I think Jimmy Yates has confirmed that it is two. So this is getting very tense.
Wally Bonagura with a big chance here to draw a shot for game.
If he can do as well when he was, as Williams did when he was down.
He's got a pretty good line. I can't see for Ken Williams, but he's got a pretty good line.
It is a good line. And is it the shot? No, I don't think it is. He thought it was. Wally, I think, thought he had that. He had his hands up over his head, but I don't think he's got the shot.
I think
if
Ken
it had
Williams
fallen over, it certainly would have.
I think Ken Williams is coming for the mat. Yes, he's got to concede.
Yes. Well, it's interesting, all right. One shot to Ken Williams on the 30th end. He trails by two, but both players now are within game.
Ken Williams has the mat up on the end of the chalk line and has thrown the kitty just about to the 2 metre mark. His first bowl is going to run across. He's undergrassed. Weight would have been pretty good. Wally Bonagura with a chance to draw a shot here, put pressure on Williams. He also is going to cut past. May take the kitty with him though. Oh, he's knocked it closer to Williams.
Still, it's pretty open, isn't it?
Well, still open, Bob. Ken Williams
He's got a shot up there, Jim.
slipping up there. I think you don't need to ask now. I think Ken Williams has drawn the shot.
How many down, Jim?
Two. Two down.
Two down. Williams needs another one to win the match. And Bonagura just needs one.
Pushed us a little bit. He's going to run through quite a long way, could even lose it. Yes, he has. Pressure starting to tell now, Bob.
And this is the man that plays well under pressure, Ken Williams. Down 22-24, holding two, so it's 24 all at the moment in this 25 up game. And Williams likes it. He's having a good look at it. And he would be perhaps a little disappointed with that one, although it's probably third wood. But there's still plenty of room. Bonagura's got two to come, Williams one to come. Bonagura.
Pretty good line.
He's not there, is he? Oh yes, he'll be there.
Yes, he'll be there. He's going to draw on the shot.
Right, well that is match, holding match. Both players with one bowl to go. That is a good pressure bowl. Ken Williams showed it in the 26th end when he was down game. And 23-18 was the score on the board, and he was down on shots on that end, but he drew magnificently. Bonagura has done the same, and now we have Williams. What's he going to do? He's going to try the firm shot. Well, I thought he might have tried that when he was down before, but he's got it, I think. He's got it. Yes, he has, and he's knocked it back to his own bowl, but he's possibly only got one.
What you have to say, a ripper.
Yes, he may have two. difficult to tell from our angle. But he's certainly got one. And the pressure right back on Wally Bonagura.
Wally Bonagura, I think he had to revert to try and draw it because Ken Williams had a toucher in the ditch, and if he moved it, the kitty in the ditch. He's got a pretty good bowl going down here. Oh, very good job. Great bowling.
One shot to Ken Williams, and he trails just by one shot. After 31 ends, it's 23-24. Ken Williams leading off on the mat, but for the third time in the match, the kitty has been put down by Wally Bonagura because Williams going for the long end put it in the ditch a third time. This end is relatively long from Bonagura's point of view, and would probably suit Williams, but he's gone through to the extent of a couple of metres, possibly. Second end, only one shot the difference, and Bonagura needing one to go out. Williams needing two. Bonagura's got the shot now.
Williams on the backhand with some 2 feet to be able to draw a shot. Looks to be coming in a pretty good line here. Won't be very far away.
Be the shot.
In fact, it'll be right onto the kitty. Yes, he has drawn the shot. Pressure back on Bonagura, who's played down. Looks to be a little overweight here, Bob.
Yes.
Ken Williams bowling down the backhand, a pretty cool customer.
Yes, he'll have
And
two
he
shots
has
at the end of
another
this.
shot here, so that's game for him. Pressure right back on Wally Bonagura. Making up his mind what to do. Looks like he's going to run.
He's first for the day, isn't it?
He hasn't played very many of them. He's got a pretty good line. He's got it, I think. He's got one of them. Ken Williams with his last bowl. Again on the backhand, has drawn 2 bowls close. Can it be a third? One was taken out by Wally Bonagura. Yeah, he's got a pretty good line. It will be second for sure. Yes, he has drawn it back again. Pressure right back on Wally Bonagura.
Well, it's one only. One to Ken Williams, and the scores are level at 24 all, so we must have end number 33, the last end, unless it's a tie.
A dead end.
Or a dead. Well, it'll still be end number 33.
That's right, yes, you're right there, Bob.
Scores level, 24 all in a 25 up match. And Wally Bonagura had exactly the same situation against the marker in this match, Jim Yates. in the semi-final.
What a great climax to this 27th Masters, Adelaide Masters. Wally Bonagura hoping for a close one here to put pressure on. Has dropped a little short, still be one down, I think. One close bowl needed. Ken Williams gone out a little bit undergrassed, I think. If he picks the jack up, no, he slipped through.
Still plenty of room for a good bowler.
18 inches.
Wally Bonagura putting down his second bowl. He's undergrassed. Can he turn his own up? Can he come off of it?
Wick off? No.
No, he's undergrassed. This is pressure. Kenny Williams still looks pretty cool.
Always does, doesn't he? He always,
and
expression very rarely changes.
I think he likes us a little. He's hoping for a real close one, but no, slipped through.
Well, the pressure's there, but not the pressure of a close bowl, just the pressure of hoping you'll get one close, isn't it?
The pressure of having to.
Yes.
Now Wally Bonagura taking time. Yes, he's got it away nicely. He's taken a little bit more grass this time. Running in quite well. Will he make it? Yes, it'd have to be shot.
Ken Williams thinks it's a shot. He's giving a clap.
Yes, that's the shot.
So both bowlers have one bowl to come. And both on 24. Ken Williams, a popular figure through his exploits, as we mentioned earlier, for Jack High and that sort of thing, but Bonagura, perhaps the hometown boy coming from Broken Hill, but he's tried for the drive, and has he got it? He's got two. He's got two. And he couldn't believe it himself, Ken Williams, and Bonagura has one bowl to come. And Williams said as they passed, "Sorry, mate."
He applauded the good bowl of Wally Bonagura's.
He did.
The end on the bowl before.
The game's been played into tremendous spirit.
That's what you call.
And I'm not sure that Wally's not going to have a go at this, the way he threw his right arm around there before he picked the bowl up. He might be going to go for broke. Well, it's not a full-blooded drive, but it's certainly a
he's pretty well on line as he got it,
but he's missed it. And Ken Williams is the winner of the 27th Adelaide Masters Championship.
So after the tardiness we've become used to, Kenny Williams wins yet another title. Next week on Sports Arena's World of Bowls, it's another Master Singles final, this time the Sydney City Masters. I look forward to having your company again next Sunday morning from 8 o'clock. Until then, cheers.